political ideas, there's a lot of concepts, there's the pagan industrial complex, the military industrial complex that is making trillions of dollars, trillions, off of us fighting and hate each other. So they're making money and we're killing each other. I see a problem with that personally, right? And if I'm hearing information that makes me hate someone else, I have to have critical thinking and say, hey, why am I receiving that information? Why is that information coming to me, right? Is that information coming to me because it's supposed to motivate me to think a certain way that leads to all these other different chain reactions that ultimately lead to a group of people to make money? Or is it coming from a place of truth?
Posting stuff, even when everyone's ignoring you.
And so that's
My videos get 5 likes, that means I made 5
no, and they're on the right side of it, or the Palestinians on the right, I mean, or the people in Gaza on the right side. The Palestinians are complicit. Palestinians are going to work every day. 2 million of living proper Israel, I see them every day. I know the Palestinians are not a part of Gaza. The world may not know that. They may think it's a war of Palestinians, but fine, it's not. It's people in Gaza. So the thing is like this.
Let me ask you this, Black Rabbi. You'd be surprised. I do agree with some of your points, right? In terms of, war does. There's a lot of money that comes with war, right? So, in your opinion, how do you see things moving forward? And don't say, we're going to take over all those sort of prerogative statements. Give me an actual plan. I mean, you said that you want to run for, president of the United States. I'm sure you've considered these aspects. So what's your plan for the Middle East or the Islamic world as a whole?
Yeah, the thing is like this. It's like, ultimately God is God, right? So what I see happening already in the Middle East is like when the Abraham Accords happened in 2016, it was a sign to show that the bureaucracy that separated, Israel and the West, a lot of it was clergies and governmental ideas, but the innovation of the private sector didn't hold by the same standards, right? And so when we look at the future, going forward, it's saying like the people are people, man. Like I've been to Saudi Arabia, I've made Hajj, I've lived in Israel, you know what I'm saying? So I've been around people.
You've made Hajj?
Yeah, I did Hajj in 2004. Anyways, but the point is like this. My point is just like this. Is just saying that. It was before, obviously, I converted to Judaism. But the point is just saying that. The point that I'm making is that people are people. People in the Middle East, whether they're Christian, Jewish, or Muslim, or Kurds, have a very similar culture. And the people who live in America, or the West, who are Christian, Jewish, Muslim, and the likes, also have a different culture, right? So when we think about foreign policy from the United States standpoint, we got to take all these things into account, right? We got to take into not the high-level concepts, like trade and, and this and tariffs and interest rates and all that type of stuff, but like basic things, right? So that's what I bring to the table is like, as a regular American, from the system, right? From the system of America, I had the privilege to live in different places in Muslim countries.
What do you know about Somaliland?
So in 2003, I worked with the U.S. State Department with the American Refugee Committee in Minnesota. And we worked with the United Nations to create a series of campaigns to raise money to build hospitals in between Somaliland and Dadaab, Kenya. Because there's many people who are fleeing Islamic radicalism and fleeing that and going through Dadaab, Kenya, and they will die.
But Somaliland doesn't border Kenya. I think you was going to Somalia.
Sorry, Somalia, whatever. But the point is that people were leaving there and they were
same, right? Somaliland, they're all one country.
No, they're not the same at all.